Hello, and welcome to the apocalypse, bringing you your daily dose of insanity in this insane world. Holy crap, this story. That's about all I can really start this game with. Holy crap, this story. Now, apparently, our save didn't quite completely go through, so I'm gonna have to repick the person again who I think is guilty, which is actually working out in my favor because it turns out I got annoyed that I wasn't sure what I was looking for, and I apparently picked out the wrong person. So now I gotta pick the right person, and I know who I'm looking for. So that works in my advantage. Other than that, um, Zoe is starting to meet people who she saved. And things around her are starting to get really weird. So looking forward to that unveilment. It's bound to be quite an interesting development today. And on top of everything else, I still don't like Reza. But let's jump in the game, shall we? And as luck would have it, we're playing with Kian, so that means no Reza. Now let's try and point out the right person.
Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Ah! Easy, pal!
Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man!
From far away as a deer.
Yeah, apparently it was lavender oil guy that I had to get.
There aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days. Or maybe the other vendors have been
I
arrested.
deal in something everyone can appreciate.
Sandwich here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact
Procuring a
orders.
cure and then spending additional coin to procure another cure to cure the
Okay, so where do I need to meet?
Rosewood's apothecary.
The rooster and kitten. The cock and puss. Uh-huh. So that is at 4.
I have concoction.
So that should be in that way. Around here to the left should be the inn that I'm looking for, which is also the same inn that I made a joke about in the previous game. Which is funny, considering that is not a meeting point. But it's further up ahead.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it starts with the magical in a pigsty. Or was it the other way around? Don't forget it.
Can't even make decent jokes. Anyway, where is the tavern?
The rooster and kitten. Ulfric, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. The rooster and kitten.
Alright, let's see where this is going to take us. Give me 1 second before I continue. Okay. And let's jump back in.
Alvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
Like I don't see there's a man with a bloody spear behind the curtain wearing Azadi boots and a helmet.
I like his apron. It's cute in a way.
What can I get you, my good man?
I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place, but I can at least hold a cup and pretend to be drinking stronger stuff. I'm not here to drink, and I have no use for alcohol. It clouds the mind, confuses the heart, and taints the soul.
It really is. Also, hi Pen. But yeah, it really is.
Goddess
And
knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive?
with this filthy hive, really? You spent a year in prison and you call this a filthy hive? You need to up your standards, Kian.
I have little faith in the quality of the... Goddess knows I'm not a drinking... I have little faith in the quality... I'll take a cup of water.
Water? Why would you want to order that foul stuff? I'm afraid we serve no water here, da. Fish fucking that, you know. Here's your merry minstrel, da. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
This guy isn't good at subtlety, is he? But I like him. I really do like him. He's jovial. Also, I'm blind. Yes, I know I'm half blind, but I'm blind because I did not see the stairs there. I'm a moron sometimes.
I
Anyway,
should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
isn't that always the problem when you start drinking alcohol? It's always just one more. I don't have that problem. I don't get drunk. Which is both a blessing and a curse.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit. Please. I saved you a seat. Sit down. Smile.
Well, yeah,
We're all friends, remember?
you're just gonna
I don't
pass out
remember
at
that
some
at all.
point. That's
Who
gonna
are
be
you?
your last.
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not Azadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not Azadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
Who in Shadow's name is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me. She claims to be my friend and then she threatens me. Not the best way to begin a conversation.
I mean, I've had worse. I remember I started doing alchemy during a conversation once. It took me 5 hours to level it 3 times.
Who in
Anyway,
Shadow's name is... I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful. So like a caged animal. You're a
also,
popular
is this
man
just
here,
me or
woman.
does she remind me a little bit of
Apostle.
Kume?
Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way.
How
I
did
just
you...
wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Let me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him.
Everybody needs to...
Wait.
Like, everyone seriously needs to change the fact that they call a chicken a cock. Like, really? You're only making it worse by doing that. You're not really clarifying anything.
How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're
Oh
talking
no.
about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
That was an experience. One I'd hate to do over again. Also, can I tip this over and throw this on some... Can I throw that drink on Oven? No, damn it. I just wanted to go like... Tuk. I'm evil sometimes. Oh, mischief. Nothing wrong with it.
The witch
Yeah,
and the
pretty
vicar
much.
had 6 shots of liquor and presently went
Like a
for
puss.
a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
That makes me this whole tavern, because I got both a cock and a puss.
Some nights
I'm
I
not
wish I'd
gonna
stayed
make
on
that
the
joke
Grandad's
again.
task and never returned. Things were simpler out there on the great ocean. You only had to worry about the wind and the weather.
He's a big guy, but... He's a big guy, but he looks chill. He's friendly. Also, your favorite person. She's so cute, though. She's so adorable.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do. But
We
it's...
shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head
I
back
like
to
her
HQ.
too. She's
Test.
awesome.
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do.
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you.
I'm not gonna lie, in his own way, I like him as well. So now you trust me? No, but I distrust you a little less.
Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know? Hugs? No? Yeah, me
Aw.
neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
She's so perky. I really enjoy her. Yeah. He's gruff. That's all. He's gruff. He likes to act tough. It's his own defense mechanism. He means well, he just can't show it.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Okay,
Really?
for some reason you can't
Guy
walk
like
down
you,
the
I thought
stairs.
you'd be super choosy.
I'm not... God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
I mean, he used to be an apostle.
Leapfers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leap furs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know. In fact, I could have
That's
set
quite
you up
enough,
with... I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... Blah! It's really disturbing.
Oh, she is so awesome. She is so adorable. Oh.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
Can we kill him?
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Fucking racist.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Also,
Cheerful.
my controls are being
Never you mind,
wonky.
Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
For some
Zidling.
reason, mid-walking,
Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
That
men.
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Okay, so my controls is acting up, and for some reason he stops walking in the middle of it.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
I don't like this. Holy crap!
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
I got the freaking arrow.
Good catch, Kian. That was a good catch, wasn't it, Liko?
I actually got
He
the freaking
survived.
arrow.
It was acceptable.
He's totally warming up to you.
Sure, if you
Thank
call
the
that
gods
warming
of
up.
old, our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
Oh my god, she really is great. It's unbelievable. She has my type of humor. Or, no, she has our type of humor. I can see you making jokes like that. But hey, apparently I passed this test, so that's progress. Maybe now he can actually do without the glaring all the time. Or it's slightly less glaring. Hey, look, Grandpa's here.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome.
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them.
Might as well be Azadi at this
How
point.
did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob who can see?
Right you are, man.
That's actually his name, Babu can see, so it's no longer theoretically blind Bob? Okay.
As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now.
Or maybe he can just see slightly less more.
Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
Those eyes!
First is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General
He really
Hane
did.
alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the six.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money, or
He has eyes everywhere, especially if they're that big.
to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Marcuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming. And you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Miria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are on your feet again.
The traitor. She betrayed the resistance to save herself. And now she's come back? Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees. The traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private.
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's
Not
Keep.
sure if I made the
That's why
right
you
choice,
freed
but
me.
I went with my instinct.
Liko was right.
I don't want to
You're
accuse her
using
without
me.
reason.
All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardia that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future.
I mean, it's
Lost
not like you're fighting for a
to
bad
darkness.
cause.
I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
I mean, you can't really blame her. They're not. It's not like the fact that they're trusting Kian with everything that's going on, with this much, it shows they're desperate. He's not plan A, he's plan Z. He's all they have left. They're being dishonest, but I can't really fault them. No. I need to talk to the other person. I should probably talk to everyone. Not him, apparently. Anyone else here? Blind Bob? Nope. No one else. Nope. No one here. I still like this painting. It looks so nice. Also an interesting depiction of the draken. Or the Draken. Anyway.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. It was her portal that helped me escape
It really
the keep.
is.
She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life. I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. At the very least, she deserves to be heard. I called her a traitor. But are we so different? I only had a moment to decide. I couldn't decide on what to tell them.
You're still turning me in, then? Will you at least hear me out?
Everyone deserves to be heard. Maybe the others won't give her that opportunity. Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane.
No,
not mine.
it's not.
What is your decision?
It's not. It's really not all that simple. The problem with this entire statement is, yes, justice, and there is something to be said about upholding justice. But justice is not gonna help everyone at every occasion, and justice takes on many forms. In this case, getting her killed over her actions is not gonna help anyone, and that's only gonna be the cheap way out. If she's really repentant for what happened, and if she's really sorry for what she did, in this case, the best way to earn forgiveness for her would be to work off her debt. To give it her all to save whatever is left. Killing her won't help anyone. It will only make us weaker.
What will you do with me?
She's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences.
And everybody's with me, apparently.
I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
Hey, we got a favor. For some reason, my eye is really red.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he—
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months. But he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course.
I'm getting a bad feeling
Please,
about
will
this
the two of
guy.
you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
We got new characters. Except I can't freaking look at them right now. Now I can. Okay. Naane. Naane is a Zidmari artisan and a longtime member of the Resistance. She hails from Irad, where she served the Rose Court. Not gonna lie, whatever race she is, she's pretty beautiful. 1 year ago, Naane betrayed the location of the rebel base in Myria, the swamp city, to the Azadi apostle Kian Alvani. She did this to save a shipment of food and medicine to the Magicals in Mercuria, as well as her own life. It's really awesome. And the tattoos add to it. And I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like the general thing fits very well together. It's made just right. Anyway, uh, as a consequence of her actions, many rebels perished. The Azadi were led straight to Myria and the rebel leader April Ryan. Because of Naane, April was killed and the resistance almost crushed. Naane's betrayal also led to Kian's death sentence and imprisonment in Fire Keep. Only Kian knows the truth of what Naani did, and he now holds her life in his hands. I do hope I made the wrong choice. I do hope I made the right choice. Sorry, but I do want to trust her because I do feel to some extent she is important. It's just, it's really, really risky. Exactly. Also, the fact that they went with a yellow-blue color scheme is also interesting. It's not something that you would expect, I feel like, but it's just a nice touch. Exactly. The first of the six. Also, do you know what that symbol on her forehead is? Target practice. The first of the six. The six are the child empresses of the Azadi Empire. They reside inside the sixth circle of Sadir, the capital of Azadir. I feel like they're not really original with their names. Sadir, Azadir. They address someone as Dar. I mean, you can use a little more originality. Then again, they're racists, so maybe. I don't know. From age 12 until adulthood, after which they become revered and sequestered sisters of the goddess. The six wield immense power, but one kept in check by others. They are under constant scrutiny and observation, rarely venturing outside the six circles of Sadir. Try to say that 10 times. The six circles of Sadir, the six circles of... Never mind. And their reliance on the council of advisors and ministers is absolute. Their rule is short. None of the six have served longer than a decade. The first is the most senior of the six. She sent Kian Alvani on his fateful mission to hunt down the rebel leader. And she's now journeyed to Mercuria to oversee the activation of the engine that's been under construction for almost a decade. Is it just me, or is there... I remember you told me the other day that Loki, or Liko? No, Liko, is from Slavic mythology, right? Now, it might just be me, but I feel like with the theme of the goddesses and the six, they went with a more Greekish, like ancient Greece influence. I think that's the kind of thematic they went for. Mother Utana. Over 30 years ago, Mother Utana, then a young sister charged with running a small temple in a poor neighborhood of Sadir, rescued a homeless and wounded Kian Alvane from the streets. She took the boy in, fed him, nursed him back to health, gave him a bed, and taught him the word of the goddess. Yeah, exactly. That's also like that was what I was thinking. She became an important mother figure in Kian's life as well as a guiding light in his spiritual awakening, and the relationship has always been strong, though they've never seen each other for several years. Mother Utana is next in line to take over the highest spiritual position of the Azadi Empire, second only to the Six, a position set to hold even more power than of the child empresses. That is one I don't know. I've heard about it, but I don't actually know that one, so I might need to look that up. You might need to remind me of that one. I feel like this is Middle Eastern. I don't know why we're suddenly discussing armors and dressings, but I guess. I feel like I think yesterday I made a reference that Kian's current outfit, the one that the rebels gave him, looks very much Assassin Creed like. I feel like that armor is something you would see on one of the people in the first Assassin's Creed, which takes place in Jerusalem, I think, like old Jerusalem. It's something that I can see them or those the people from that era wear. Although again, I might be wrong, but that's what I see. Hummy. Also, his name is making me hungry. I want to go for ham. Of the goddess Vesta and virgins until they retire from service after 30 years. That is a lot of dedication. Not gonna lie, that is a lot of dedication. Also, imagine my mind went to a weird place where I know you said I could. I mean, I've only got 3 more years to go. Anyway, also my mind kind of went like a complete other way when you were giving your explanation. And for some reason, I came up with the goddess Vespa, and I somehow imagined a Greek goddess on one of those scooters. The goddess Vespa. That's the best image ever. The goddess Vespa. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna try and read now. Hummy. General Hummy is the supreme commander of the Allied forces in the Nordlands, the highest ranking officer in the coalition of the willing. I mean, consent is important. Anyway, Ahami first took note of Kian Alvani when Kian was a teenager, fighting for his life on the streets of Sadir. An up-and-coming commander, Hami took the boy under his wing, trained him, and convinced him to become an army conscript. As apostle, Kian rose to equal his mentor in rank, but the two began to drift apart, divided by Kian's increasing zealotry and his religious devotion. If this is the guy from the previous one, he suddenly looks very different. I don't know if you remember, but in the previous one, we had a moment where Kian got introduced, which was him training with other soldiers under a general that had red hair with dreadlocks. I think that was this guy, and I think they gave him a rework. Despite growing the distance between them, Hami still considers Kian an adopted son, and Kian respects Hami as both a friend, an officer, and a surrogate father. Unlike the majority of Azadi officers, General Hami was not born into Sadir nobility. He doesn't hail from one of the first families, and this is the only thing his enemies can fault him for. And the reason Hami has seen his authority challenged by the religious police and the increasing power of the Mercurian emissary Saya and her commander Vemon. I like this guy. I like those Lost too. But holy crap are the Azadi weird. Dreaming. I'm gonna venture a guess that we're now gonna go back to... Yep.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal. We met.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't completely mind. Ooh. I know you! You're Abraxas? Abnaxus? This place is very bright. He's in the first one. He's the one who helped April out. I forgot which... They're Vestas? Also? Vitas? I don't quite know their race anymore, but the uniqueness about their race is that they don't belong to time exactly. They live in every single moment. Or something like that. Abnaxus.
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now.
Venari.
Venari Abnaxus et al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
The Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhere. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness. In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick. I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while...
I hate myself. 'Cause I saw something. My mind went to it, and I can't unsee it. Now I'm gonna say it, and I'm going to ruin the experience for everyone watching. His chin looks like a ball sack. Now try to unsee that.
Time parts around me.
I told you I'd ruin it. I don't know why I see that. Because I love to torment you. You know that. Also, holy crap, this guy's big. In a different way. If that is his ball sack, does that make him the biggest dick? Come on, you love me for it.
So, why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer?
Also, did you see his little tail? I forgot about that, but technically Obnoxus has a tail.
How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
This one.
jump, do a flip. Really? Do a barrel roll.
Is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Carmel.
I love you
What does
for
that
it
mean?
too. Don't
This
worry.
one's name is Lux. This one is the first
And now we're in League of Legends.
This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Another dreamer. Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes, and also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends,
Are you enjoying the view?
everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
There is something oddly terrifying about dreaming, especially lucid dreaming, and having your entire world collapse around you.
Oh, Jesus. That felt so real.
Come on.
Is that the time? Oh, shit.
Zoe, come on, remember. Please, for me?
What time is it? I'm not going to bed.
Nice outfit, though.
Memories. I need those around. Comfy, as far as a sofa scavenged from a flea market goes. That thing hasn't been used in a week since... well, since.
So, that thing hasn't been used in a week, but those plates are still in the sink? You guys haven't done the dishes in a week? Yes.
I'm sticking to takeaway now. What would be the point? It's even sadder on the inside.
Not gonna lie, that was funny. It's even sadder on the inside. Oh god, I gotta remember that one.
3 months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. Mr. Planty. He's been through a lot, poor chap. The drought of last Tuesday, the great tumble of June, this morning's accident with the half-empty beer can. Poor Mr. Planty. I can't even remember what's in these boxes. I tossed everything from my bedroom in Casablanca in there.
Press F
I
for
haven't felt up
respect
to
for
sorting
Mr.
through it
Plenty?
all.
Is that how the meme goes? I don't know. I never follow memes. I don't like memes. Generally. Most of the time it's just because I can't keep up with them. And I don't find them all that funny. Anyway, I gotta go to see my psychiatrist. Oh boy. Can I then finally break up with Reza? Because if you didn't know, It might not be obvious, but if you didn't know, I don't like Reza.
Citizen, hold. Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first. They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse. As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first. They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse.
Fuck it.
As far as I
I'm
know,
gonna go
the
with
Eye
my
has
gut
no right
feeling.
to interrogate. I'm sorry, but that's private information. You're violating my civil rights. I can contact my lawyer right now if you...
Zoe Meyer Castillo, resident of Sunshine Plaza Terraces by OCG. You have a prior record with the Syndicate.
The charges were dropped. It was a misunderstanding.
I could detain you right now and bring you in for questioning.
Then do so.
Sure. And then you can deal with the fallout when I tell my story to the press. What you're doing is illegal.
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
You know what? Get out of that fucking armor. I'll kick your ass from here till Monday. Wait, it is Monday. Oh my god. I messed that one up so bad, but...
Proceed.
Eyes everywhere. Never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Till next Monday. That's it. I just, the thing is, you had to see it inside my mind. I could have gone with any day of the week. Any day. I went with Monday. The one day out of 7 possible days, the one day it is. I'm special sometimes.
A dream junkie, addicted to dream time. They're all over the place. It's becoming a massive problem.
I miss you so much, Chia.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous. And I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
Do I have something on my map? No, I don't have anything on my map. So I'm gonna mark my map.
I'm a rootin'. Hee-haw, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of Propast. That'd be right here, sweetheart. Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
Okay, so that should be on the 2nd level, which I can get by going to the stairs just around the corner.
Those ads, for some reason, give me goosebumps, the icky kind.
Honestly, I don't like the fact that there is already so much security currently in the streets. Yo, this is getting ridiculous.
They're shutting down entire streets
Continue
now.
to your destination. Do not procrastinate. Do not congregate.
Isn't that like abuse of authority at this point?
No way through there. At least not right now. There's been more and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests.
The hell do they think they are, though?
There's absolutely nothing I would want in there.
Anyone feel like going on a vacation to a totalitarian state? It's the experience of a lifetime. Right? Go now, and you will be put on the watch list as soon as you arrive.
After what Reza told me about that dreamer soft drink, I'm never... No, I mean, I lie. I am a bit curious to try it. I mean, actually seeing the Bingo Dingo? It sounds awesome. They're shutting down entire streets
now. So that is shut down.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say events.
Oh, so there is a way upstairs. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Sure took a long time to get there. Let me guess, it's gonna be a hell getting around here as well.
I'm saying is the acquisition will go through. We're making damn.
She looks familiar.
Okay.
I mean, you know, they're being really big and tough within their armor, but I do want to see them try and put up attitude once they're not inside their armor. Because, well, bottom line, Zoe did take fighting classes.
Over here.
Comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay. What happened to Carl?
Confiscated. After the Hand published their story about the Collective and grey market imports, the district refused to renew my license and I refused to move. So those cowardly mecha cunts hold Carl away.
Oh my god. Nella, I'm so sorry.
Not your fault. The sausages gave your Chorbo the shits and he wrote a story about it. Mega chungo, but fair shakes. Anyway, I will fight them all the way to the top. The legal wheels are turned.
I really don't fucking like Reza. He can't handle his food and he goes shitting on someone's business? Really? Also, I realized I made a pun there that I completely didn't intend. I think I might need professional help. Nah, I'm fine. Whatever
But
could
this
go
isn't why I wanted to
wrong,
talk to you.
right?
Last week. When you bumped into me outside the Collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nella.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
By party business, she probably means the Marxists. Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure,
in the...
everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay.
I like her hair,
She's
though.
helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are. I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry
Honestly,
about getting involved in your affairs last week.
honestly, not gonna lie, it's not how I imagined how she would look, but she sounds absolutely interesting. And a lot better than I imagined.
And good luck getting Carl back.
I can't even
We'll be
imagine
back in
somebody being
business before
stuck
you
in
know it.
dreams.
They can't keep the people down. Time to go squeeze some government testicles until they release my food cart. I hope you find Hannah.
Maybe maybe grab Abnexus's chin. Okay, time to go talk to my psychologist.
How do you feel about her and you splitting up?
Yes! I did it! I finally did it! I'm happy. Sorry. I'll shut up now.
I haven't really allowed myself to wallow. I feel fine, I think. So far. If I start ruminating on it, I'll be a wreck, so better not. I've tried not to think about our breakup. I've kept busy and emotionally distant. I haven't really... Okay, I feel okay about it.
Well, that's good. Take your time. Don't rush into anything.
I won't.
In our last session...
Last week.
Last week, you said you want to remember.
Right.
About what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember.
That is actually a good question. This is something I'm quickly gonna pause it for this because I want to bring up an interesting concept, something that I want everyone listening to think about. Who are we? Who are we as people? Who are we as individuals? Let me elaborate. We define ourselves individualistically by our experiences, a conglomeration of memories, a tinge of personality. Education is also part of it. There is some heritage, and everything combined makes us up for who we are. But a lot of it is driven by memories. Our memories define us as a person, how we interpret experiences, how we learn from them, how we grow from them, how we move forward in life, all comes from our memories. If you think about it, and anything in your life, in your past, was different, you probably wouldn't be living the same life you're living right now. So the question is, if, in part, I am aware it doesn't make up our complete personality, but if, in part, our personality is made up from our memories, if part of who we are comes from our history, then how much of the same person can you consider an amnesiac? They don't have the memories. They have the knowledge, but they don't have the memories to define their personalities. So would you consider them the same person, or would you treat them as different people? I find it a rather interesting idea. It also reminds me of a very unique case that I once read. Not amnesia, but it's also about personality. How a train worker, I don't know exactly what happened anymore, but there was an accident and he got a railway track or something through his head. He survived, but his personality was drastically altered to the point where he was originally a nice and hardworking man, but he started drinking, he started yelling, he started shouting, he started abusing. Yes, Phineas Gage. I forgot the name. Thank you for helping remind me of it. He is a very famous case, and it is a case that has fascinated me. It's an interesting idea of how much personality can change by altering a person. That is now in a very physical case of altering a person's mind, since the accident completely shifted his mind. But I'm stretching this idea to the idea of an amnesiac. It's a thought that I've been thinking because I like thinking about deeper stuff and going through this story, the story that we're going through right now together. I've always wondered, especially in Zoe's case, she doesn't remember her dreams. She doesn't remember the things she's done in the dreams and how that affected her personality, how that affected her as a being. And she reverted back to another person, to, I guess, a form of her older self. Well, how much of the same person is this still considered if she doesn't know completely who she is? I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting case. There really is. But at the same time, well, no, it really is. There is a core part to a person's personality. Like a central thing that will always be them. That's why that's also why I said memories don't completely make up a person. But at the same time, doesn't it still shift though? So I'm going on in that idea, in that mindset to quote unquote develop her character. So for me, for the character that I'm trying to make Zoe out to be, is somebody who values the memories and who can't stand the gnawing feeling of forgetting. And I feel like that's a good way to go.
Yep.
Okay, good. I think it's right of you to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Interesting choice of
Wake up?
words.
What do you mean? I am awake. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
I'm starting
Do
to
you
get
remember these dreams?
I'm starting to get a weird vibe from this guy.
I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out. I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important. I think my dreams are important.
I'm very
If I
conflicted.
talk about
On the
them,
one hand,
maybe
I
Roman can
feel
help me
like
figure them out.
she trusts him enough to share the dreams, especially since she feels the dreams are important. but I'm getting a very weird vibe from the guy. And I'm not sure if I like it. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and I'm gonna share. But I won't share willingly, sort of.
Yeah, they're almost always the same. There's a temple in the clouds, surrounded by tall mountains, all misty and white. There's a strange, man who speaks in riddles, and an ape-like creature on a floating chair. I know, it's odd, it's crazy.
What else?
There's a child, or I don't know, it looks like a child. She, or he, is very ill. If the child dies, the dream ends. We all vanish.
All of us?
Everything. The universe, reality. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Do you think your dreams are related to your memory loss?
Crazy as that may seem, I feel they do. Maybe not literally, as in I've forgotten meeting a floating ape creature, but there's something there that's strangely familiar. It feels that way, but that's bonkers. I don't think I could have forgotten meeting a floating ape and a man creature speaking in riddles, right? And, oh no, I can't tell Roman that. Crazy as that may seem, I feel they do. Yeah, well, you know.
They may be a signal that some memories are beginning to re-emerge.
You think so?
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward.
Really? That's where you're gonna leave it off? There is a word for you know that? People have a word for you. I'm gonna be nice and I'm not gonna share it, but I think we all know the word we're thinking of.
Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories.
He has a point about dreams, though.
You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
You should be there to write them down for me.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, go for broke, Zoe. What do you have to lose at this point? Your dignity? Well, yes, your dignity, sure. But what else? Nothing, that's what. Oh, that came out all wrong. I didn't mean to flirt. Again. Of course I didn't. Therapist, Zoe. Consider your reputation. Wait, what?
Is it bad that I want to flirt with this guy?
What do you have to lose at this point?
He's
dignity?
interesting, though.
Well, yes, your dignity, sure. But what else? Nothing, that's what. Oh, that came out all wrong. Oh, go for broke, Zoe. What do you have to lose at this point? Your dignity? Well, yes, your dignity, sure. But what else? Nothing.
I'm gonna go with my gut.
I mean, not right there when I wake up in bed, but in a social setting over, you know, a beer, a glass of wine, cocktails.
I see. That sort of setting.
Yup.
Well, we should talk about that, but not during our during.
This guy is this guy is just as awkward as Zoe.
Good.
I should head out. Leave you to your note taking.
Always taking
Also,
notes. That's
have you ever seen
See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place.
I forgot the movie. The movie with the wardrobe. Narnia. Have you ever seen Narnia? The guy reminds me of... For some reason, I kind of imagine that he's just suddenly gonna turn into the lion. And Aslan, I think.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. You probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
Well, she wants to remember.
Yeah, it
And
really
will she?
is.
I don't know. Eventually, probably.
The guy is unfair. Great.
Know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. She told me about one recurring dream. I'm not sure what to make of it, but maybe your employer...
Well, you never know.
Something about a temple in the
A
clouds.
natural weapon?
Mountains,
Hey!
riddles,
Chin up.
talking apes. If it wasn't for the fact that she detests dream machines, I'd say she'd been using one. Oh, and she also said something about a sick child. If the child dies, the dream ends. Everything ends. Miss Castillo has a very vivid imagination. I doubt it means anything, but there you are.
Your doubts, Dr. Zelenka, have been noted. In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
Not unless she did go to a temple in the clouds to meet talking apes.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka.
Can we trust no one?
I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she has her mind set on remembering what occurred last year. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She spoke to him about it. The doctor mentioned a temple in the clouds, mythical creatures, riddles. I'm sending you the recording. She described these dreams to him as particularly vivid, almost like visions.
I made the wrong
Yes.
choices.
Lucid dreaming without a dream machine. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Suddenly it feels like I made all the wrong choices, or is that just me? I shouldn't have told them anything. I wanted to take a leap of faith, but...
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Oh, wow!
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Prista Viste.
Holy crap, that detail is awesome!
Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Okay, so that is interesting. How the holographic telephone works is that you can see the person on the opposite end in the front, but not in the back. That is awesome. That is detail. Holy crap, they spend a lot of time on this game.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propan.
Do I know you? Hey, were you eavesdropping? You should mind your own business, or you could wake up tomorrow and find that your life has been reformatted. Zoe Maya Castillo. That's right. I can connect to your iris, tap into your archives, pick your life apart piece by piece. Take a walk, sister. You heard nothing. And if I see you again, you're gonna find out firsthand what I'm capable of.
I've seen her before. She's...
Wow.
No.
Rude. Bitch.
They're shutting down entire streets now.
I guess we should check in with Reza. I don't want to, but I guess I will. Oh. Hi.
Baruti looks worried. Not like himself at all.
Thanks for coming, Sissy.
Of course. What's up?
Last week, when you asked me about Constantine Wolf, I told you I was looking into Bukama Mesa's accounts.
I also remember telling you to be careful.
I was. I am. It's just... I was hoping to find evidence of Wolf taking corporate payoffs.
And?
I found something. A discrepancy pointing to our campaign, to unity, to Leia Uminska.
What sort of discrepancy?
This is why I wanted to meet you outside. I don't know if they have the office under surveillance, if they're monitoring my iris or my wire access.
Seriously? What's going on?
I don't know yet, but I need to find out. My contact at Bukama Mesa came across transactions between the Syndicate and Unity. There's money being funneled into our campaign from places money shouldn't be coming from. Corporate money. It could be just a misunderstanding. There might be a good explanation for it, but it could also be serious. It could be serious. So I need to dig deeper.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
If they're watching me, I can't risk it. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, Sissy.
Look, if Leia Uminska is taking bribes, or worse, I want to know. So, what is it you need me to do?
Access Unity servers and download the data.
How exactly am I going to do that? Just log in with my iris and wire ID?
The eye would be onto you in minutes, Sissy. No. You'll need a rogue data sniffer and a government-grade Black Mask protocol. And you'll need to use multiple accounts and access points to transfer all the data. Stay logged in for too long in one location, they could pin you down. Look, I completely understand if you say no. It is illegal, and it can get us both into a lot of trouble.
I don't have all the information yet. Where did Baruti learn about this? Why was he digging into the campaign finances? I do have reservations, but I don't want to work for a crooked campaign. If something's going on, we need to find... I don't have all the... I do have reservations, but I don't want to work for a crooked campaign. If something's going on, we need to find out. I don't have all the info... How did you come across this information?
My contact at Bukama Mesa has access to Syndicate data streams. I asked him to keep an eye out for certain keywords and names. It's a bit ironic in hindsight, but I've been looking for any piece of dirt I could find on Constantine Wolf and European Dawn. Last week, my contact got in touch. He'd found something odd. Large donations to a political non-profit in Europolis. I told him to put a trace on it. Yesterday, he messaged me again to tell me he was out. He discovered a link, but it wasn't what any of us expected. There were records of a series of encrypted transactions between the Syndicate and Unity, and Uminska. My contact was worried about the implications. He wanted nothing to do with it, which is understandable. He did provide me with enough information to get started. Network addresses, logins. If we can grab the data, I can analyze it, find the evidence I need to do whatever comes next. Hopefully, evidence of no wrongdoing. Maybe someone's trying to falsely implicate Unity. It wouldn't be the first time. I can't believe Uminska would take corporate payoffs. I mean, not her. I trusted her. Completely.
I want to help him. Might be a bad choice, but I want to help him.
I'll do it. Where do I begin?
Before he jumped ship, my contact made an anonymous drop with all the information we need. I can't risk transmitting it to you, even locally, in case they're monitoring my iris. I've put everything on this crypto coin. Wire addresses, shadow accounts. Use this to transfer the data back to me after you're done. Now, before you get started, you'll need a rogue data sniffer and a black mask protocol. You know just the right person for that.
Mira. Pandemonium.
While you're acquiring the data, I'll go to the office to join a remote campaign meeting. If they're somehow alerted to the intrusion, I'll have an alibi. We'll have time to pull out and cover our tracks.
Cover our tracks? Jesus, this is really happening.
It's happening. I'll contact you later and let you know where to meet me.
This is
don't know how
going
long
into...
it'll take, but I'll do my best.
This is going into really dangerous territory, though. Okay. No map.
They've lost jobs, homes, all because they're addicted to Dreamtime. It's really scary.
I'm not gonna lie, I know these holographic mohawks might be a thing of rage, but I'm like, either you do it or you don't. Don't go for the holographic bullshit. But that might be me.
A dragonfly. That girl must be one of Hannah's gang.
Life's getting to you. The mountains.
Guess I'll go find Hannah Rod.
The girl used the hatch to go underground. There's a notch on the side. Weird. The vent that girl disappeared through is connected to one of those, mystery tower thingies. Those towers are all over Propast. Are there vents below all of them? Maybe Crowboy can give me a layout of all the towers in Propast.
Map! Get ready, partner. Where are you off to today?
It would really... Do you have a map of the vent towers in Propast?
Say what now?
You know, the striped towers with the steam coming out of them. They're all over the place.
Hold your horses, cowgirl. Your request is being processed. Well, shucks. You're talking about the WPG.
The W what now?
The old wireless power grid. WPG. They shut that down years ago. The towers are still up, but they're inactive.
So why is there smoke coming out of them?
Oh, the steam's no mystery. That's just a side effect of opening a hole into the old Propast underground. If I were you, I'd be more curious about...
Not gonna lie, that's a good one. Still, and if one is not good enough, you can always go for 3 mohawks. When you need that extra razor edge.
Towers that don't have steam coming out of them.
Okay. Can you send me a map of Propast with all the WPG towers?
Open a connection to Crowboy, partner. One tourist map of Propast coming right up. It was a pleasure serving you this fine day, miss.
Okay. Find a way into the vents.
Oh, hi there, sir and or madam.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
How do you feel about your current insurance plan?
I've warned you time and again not to...
On a scale from 0 to 10, how satisfied are you with your insurance premium?
Activate parameter defenses.
You answered 0. I'm going to go ahead and offer you an incredibly good deal on workplace insurance for the low price of 20.
Activate defenses. Fry that mother-chewing rust bucket.
Thank you for accepting this very generous offer for a lifetime workplace insurance package. Please repeat your full name to digitally sign the agreement with Original Consumer Goods and to begin enjoying your new insurance.
Activate defenses now. Activate. Activate.
Thank you for digitally signing your new lifetime insurance package. All sales are final and there are no refunds.
Power on! Fry that fucker! Activate!
Thank you, sir and or madam, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Well, shitting shit.
Hey, Vic. Alright, see you later, Pan. Also, hey, Vic, how you doing? How was your nap?
Juicy double cow burger. Crispy sweet cheese.
It won't budge. There's a lock. I think I need the right tool to open this.
How are you feeling now?
Stalwart. Dieter Gross says the experience
Feeling better? Well, yeah, but now you're not really gonna get much sleep again, are you? Maybe after I'm done streaming, if you wanna play, I'll play. But right now I'm gonna keep streaming for a little while.
Life is dreary and meaningless.
But again,
Nothing to see here.
alright. And hey, you can keep me company now.
Shalom, farewell. Salam, see you soon.
Also, your tech girl from the other game is dead, by the way. You might have missed that.
Shalom, can I help you find something? Next time.
But yeah, after you left, I did another game and I won that one. I've also added Jenna, who's a really nice person. So, hey, the more nice people we have to play with, the better, right? Plus, she was a pretty good, he or she was a pretty good sport. Holy crap, she played Leona. It was awesome. I like a good Leona support. I miss your Leona support. We had a lot of fun in bot lane. Your Leona support was on point. Level 6 tower dive.
Pardon me, business. This here's the House of Dreams. Dallas.
The House of Dreams. I don't like the sound of that. Anyway, where are these freaking towers? Here's one. Ooh.
That girl must have dropped this coming out of the hatch. It's some sort of tool.
That works. A little too convenient, but it works. I'm not gonna complain.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch with your Watty dream machines.
There's hot steam coming out of this hatch. I don't think anyone lives there.
Crowds are unsafe. Avoid crowds.
There's a hum, like electrical circuitry, or a fan.
Oh, I need to find the ones that... Okay. I guess we can check it out. I mean, we're here
Every
anyway.
day, more armored vehicles. It's completely stuck. It's stuck and I can't squeeze through that tiny opening.
Okay, I guess. You're not even gonna try? Then again, your ass might get stuck there. Doesn't look like it would get through. Anyway, where are the other vents?
There's been more and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests. The only way to help dream junkies is to forcibly disconnect them and put them in rehab. But who's going to pay for that? Not Waticorp.
Got a few more towers to check.
Avoid crowds. Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay connected to your dreams.
So, are you still reading the same manga?
Crowboy, I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', Mac-totin', crow cowboy.
You're disrupting traffic.
Ooh,
Keep
this
walking.
is one that's open. Ah, okay.
It's quiet. I don't hear anything. It's cool to the touch. Something's stuck in the hatch.
Okay, so I have one more vent to check.
This is a restricted area. Move along now.
Anything interesting you're reading?
Opens up a world of entertainment. Talk to me now for more information.
Yeah, down here. Yeah, well. Oh, that's a completely different one.
Nope, nothing. This one's cold.
No, those are the only ones.
Stay inside. Stay connected. Stay safe.
Look over here. See you soon.
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch with your Wati dream machines. The streets are dangerous.
I have the hat, but I don't have the yellow key, so now I gotta find the yellow key first.
I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
Cease and desist, citizen.
Why be outside when
You are about to commit an act of terrorism against government property. I have been authorized to use deadly force.
Wow, really?
It's quiet. It's cool to the touch.
So I need to distract the guy. Oh, okay.
I'm in plain sight of that guard. I need him to not see me or I'll be arrested. Sent to a prison camp, tortured, murdered. There are major crimes being committed right around that corner. Honest.
I've been ordered to maintain this position. Move along.
Dream machine by Monty opens up a world of entertainment. The following is a security notification. All life is dreary and meaningless. Deadly force. Avoid crowds. The new dream machine by Monty opens up a world of entertainment.
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
I mean, that's one way to deal with your garbage.
You are looking absolutely radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
I don't have time to listen to this adbot right now. I wonder what will happen if I ask for the full sales pitch. Ugh, annoying. I wonder what will happen if I ask for... Yes, I do have a minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give me your whole pitch. Leave nothing out.
The new Dream Machine by Watty provides a safe and productive way to entertain yourself, alone or together with friends. Watty's official Dream Store offers a wide selection of... Citizens, pay close attention to the following message.
The adbot's passing right between me and the guard. I feel like I'm being handed something here. But what? The adbot's passing right between me and the guard. I feel like I'm being handed something here. But what?
Live greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
Ugh, go away.
Unable. Please contact Watty. Requests for sexual favors will be logged and reported to the appropriate authority. Watty Corp adbots will also not commit murder.
I think I did it too early. I need to wait until the bot is between me and the guard. But I do know what to do.
Do not resist. Do not question.
Now I need to wait for it to get back though.
Why be outside when you can be inside? Greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
Ugh, and I wonder what will happen. Yes, I do have a minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give me your whole pitch. Leave nothing out.
The new Dream Machine by Watty provides a safe and productive way to entertain yourself, alone or
There we go.
Watty's official Dream Store offers a wide selection of designer-created dreams, tailored to your every need and desire, including material dreams.
That was surprisingly easy. I basically pulled a Houdini to the guard. Wonder what he was thinking at that point, or he just didn't really care all that much. Also, Fort Hana. Oh. Those are her dreams. That is rather interesting. Also, journal. Hello, boiling hot Europolis Monday. You suck. So, Mira's giving me the day off, without explanation, for reasons I probably don't want to know about. Could I plead complete ignorance? I probably can. I look very innocent. Gift horse, mouth, etc. I'm not complaining. Okay, sure, it does mean less money at the end of the week, but a day of aimless wandering and boredom in Propast? Win! Of course I do have therapy first. We all know how I feel about that. Future Zoe or my nosy children, grandchildren, random hackers, I feel less than enthused about it. Aside from the opportunity to gaze at Roman's lush and lovely head of hair, it is very lovely. It really is. I'm tired of talking about myself. I can't even imagine how he feels about it. Let's not forget awkward flirtations, which is a thing that happened. I'm sure there will be repercussions of my own making. I do not know what I was thinking. Well, I know what I was thinking. I know exactly what I was thinking, but bad Zoe. Bad Zoe. Okay. Roman's going to ask me about Reza, of course. And while that's probably something I should really talk about, it's also the thing I do not want to talk about most of all in the whole wide world. At least, not yet. We've broken up. We had a fight. I let him walk out. I didn't make an effort to contact him or make up. Days passed. And now? I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm not fighting for this. It doesn't bode well. It's sad to think that after all we've been through, Reza and me, it might just end with nothing. But history is not enough of a reason to stick together, so I guess we'll see. Positive thoughts, Zoe. Day off. Yes.
Electronic parts. I don't recognize any of them. It's a picture of two girls. That's the girl I saw earlier. And the other one, is that Hannah? It must be. She matches Nella's description. Dreamers. What's Hannah doing with all these dream machines? Wait. Are these drawings of the mountains I saw in my dreams? And that creature, the Ula. How is that possible? How could Hannah know about my dreams? I've seen these images before.
Okay.
In my dreams, and
well, this
I
rabbit hole is
them.
going deep.
I've seen these images before.
I didn't mean to click again. Come on.
In my dreams, and I recognize them. That doesn't look comfortable. Poor girl, having to live like this. This one looks like some sort of detonator. Abby and Hannah forever. The pink-haired girl is Hannah. That other girl must be Abby. They look like good friends. Someone must have left in a hurry. Are those Nella's sausages? I hope Hannah didn't eat any. This is no way for a teen. They must be stolen goods. There's tens of thousands. Fort Hannah. Cute.
I should probably go, but no, I can't go that one because that one is locked. Let me go check the other one, see what they say, cause I can just keep running around at this rate. Not that it's gonna do me much.
Corporate-sponsored ad bot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca. It won't budge. There's a lock. I think I need the right tool to open this. It fits into the lock, but I can't pull it open without some sort of handle.
I think I missed something. I must have missed something. It wouldn't work otherwise. The question is, what did I miss?
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection of dreams?
Oh, really?
It's the handle used to twist and open those hatches.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess they're gonna be a prick about it. Where's the other one that I need to open? There's one over there and there's one all the way over there. So I'm gonna try and do the furthest one first.
Stay inside and comply with all my directives without delay.
I don't think that's one I've had before. Going the wrong way. As per usual.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch with your body dream machines. The streets are dangerous. Avoid the streets. Crowds are unsafe. Avoid the crowds. Avoid threatening movements. Avoid
The tool fits the lock, but it won't budge. I think the hatch is welded shut.
Okay, so I went all the way around for nothing. At least I'm pretty close to the other location.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Oh, shut up. I wasn't talking to you. At least I'm gonna keep my promise. I'm gonna find the girl. Which is honestly more important to me than getting that political support.
I knew you wouldn't buy anything.
Whatticorp's dream machine. I played a part in exposing the conspiracy, but I couldn't stop them from releasing it. And now it's taken over the world.
Well, now you're stuck and you can't go anywhere.
That's the girl I saw on the street. She's completely
What
lost
do you
in
want?
Dreamtime.
Go away, I'm dreaming.
Can you please disconnect from that thing and talk to me?
I don't know you. Leave me alone.
I need to get through to her somehow. It would help if I knew something about her relationship to Hannah. You're friends with Hannah, right?
What?
From the picture, it looks like you're good friends.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just go away.
Hannah's in trouble and I need your help finding her.
I don't know where she is. We're not friends anymore.
What happened?
She wanted me to stop using the dream machine. Says it's a sickness, that I'm addicted. We were best friends. More than that. But now, I haven't seen her in ages. The last time we spoke, she was upset and scared.
Why was she scared?
She didn't want to tell me. She said she needed to disappear for a while. She left
Oh
her nest,
boy.
found somewhere else to hide. I don't know where. I think she was afraid they'd get rid of her after she finished the job.
Who are they?
I don't know, all right? I told you already, I haven't spoken to her since.
And you have no idea where I can find her? Maybe she mentioned something to you, somewhere she could be hiding.
No, There was another nest, at the end of the bricks. She brought me there once. She called it her secret burrow. No one goes there. It uses a different key from all the other shelters. When she wasn't looking, I grabbed an extra key that was lying around in case he ever needed to hide. Maybe that's where Hannah is. But I honestly don't know. Please leave me alone.
Where's the key?
I don't fucking know! It's around here somewhere. I don't know. Can I go back to my dream now?
The dream machines, they're dangerous. I think they're dangerous. You shouldn't be hooking up.
What else is there to do in this rat hole? Study for my law degree? Just fuck off back to your cushy upstairs life. And leave me alone.
Abby. She's totally addicted to dream time.
And I activated the wrong key again. I just hope Hannah isn't dead. It's a tough world. I wouldn't be surprised if she was.
That right there is why I don't use a dream machine and why I think they're so dangerous. The best food in Propaz comes, they call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone.
What is that though? Also pollution?
The streets are dangerous. Avoid the streets. Crowds are unsafe. Avoid crowds.
Get the fuck out of here!
Are you Whoa, easy, easy. Just put that knife down.
Who are you? What do you want?
The best thing to do right now is to stay calm and tell her my name. My name's Zoe.
I don't know any Zoe.
Queenie sent me. She's worried about you.
Tell her not to worry. Tell her I'm just peachy. Now get out.
Nice aesthetic though.
I finally found Hannah. Now, I can't just tell Queenie you're peachy. She'll ask questions. She wants to know if...
I'm fine. Really.
Abby said Hannah's scared, that she's on the run. I don't think she's fine at all. I don't believe her. There must be another way to get through to Hannah. Abby said, if you're fine, why are you running?
Who said I'm running?
Abby did. She told me...
Abby? So that's how you found me. She blabbed that duper. She's always been weak.
I didn't give her much choice. I had to find you. She won't tell anyone.
She's always trouble. And she's addicted to the dream machine.
She really misses you.
She's not my responsibility. I'm not her girlfriend, I'm not good for her. She's not safe around me. She'll get hurt.
Why? Who's after you?
All these questions. Who are you again?
Zoe Castillo.
Right, and how is any of this your business, Zoe Castillo? Who do you work for?
No one. Seriously, enough with the paranoia. Queenie wanted me to find you. She's concerned. That's the only reason I'm here. You could show some appreciation for the people in your life who do care.
In my experience, they usually want something in return.
You might be surprised. Don't underestimate people.
Don't overestimate people. Look, I did stuff. A job. A dangerous job for some very dangerous people, and now I have to watch my back.
Then let us help you.
You can't help me. Queenie can't help me. No one can. If they find me, you really don't know who you're dealing with, and there's no way to stop them, all right? So just leave me be.
Could she be running from Mr. London? He controls the criminal underworld in Propast. He might be... Maybe she's running from the Eye. They must know about Hannah's gang, and they... Could she be run... I've run into Mr. London myself. I know how scary he can...
Mr. London? Right, sure. Scary. The people I'm hiding from are a lot worse than London. I'm done talking. Go back to Queenie. Tell her to not worry about me.
I don't think that'll be enough to make her stop worrying.
Fine. 1 second. Give her this. Tell her I got your message, that you did your job and that. Tell her that I'm working on it.
Those paintings in your room, did you paint them yourself?
You were in my nest.
I was looking for you.
That doesn't give you the right to break into my home, Suka. Those are my drawings. Why?
I recognize the images from dreams. Look, I know this sounds crazy and I can't explain it,
They're from dreams, my dreams. And no, I don't use a dream machine. I just have weird dreams.
Why would we have the same dreams?
How do I know you're not lying? I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Just go away.
I just... Yeah. Okay.
Please leave before anyone sees you here.
Hannah wants me out of here.
Wait. Wait. Is it true? About your dreams?
I only remember the one dream, but there have been many others. I have amnesia, but my memories are starting to come back. And your drawings... I've seen those images before. It can't be a coincidence.
No coincidence, no story. Zoe, right?
Zoe Castillo.
I'll think about what you said, Zoe Castillo. If I think you're telling the truth, I'll look you up. Now I really need you to leave. I have things I need to do, and you shouldn't be seen down here with me.
Holy crap. Okay. Attitude problem, attitude adjustment, but I can kind of understand it. And at least she's not evil. She's just a little lost, I guess. Also, why can't I access my journal? Oh. Nope, can't access my journal.
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest.
The Madame is in. She's been expecting you.
At long last, the castle dweller returns.
I'm really sorry I took so long.
Tut, this is delicate work. Stand perfectly still. Fly, little one. You look tired, Miss Castillo. Is everything all right?
I haven't slept so well.
No. And have you found what you were looking for?
You mean, do I remember anything yet? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm working on it.
Don't expect your memories to arrive all at once and neatly organized. Like all awakenings, it can be a slow and befuddling process. The important thing is to embrace every memory and to push nothing aside. So, any news about our Hannah? I assume that's why you're here today.
She asked me to give you this. She says she's fine and that she's working on it.
How did she appear to you? Do you believe her when she says she's fine?
There's no reason to worry, Queenie. I'm not sure that will help Hannah. Or convince... I don't want to worry, Queenie, but Hannah did not sound fine. Maybe it'll hurt the campaign. Honestly, I don't think she's fine. She's scared. Her friend Abby told me she's been hiding. She's afraid of something. Someone.
She didn't say who?
Abby didn't know. And Hannah wasn't very forthcoming.
She doesn't trust many people. She barely trusts me, and I have... Well, I hope I've given her enough reasons to trust me. But she's had a hard life, poor girl. I appreciate your honesty, Zoe. Thank you for tracking her down. Where is she now?
It can't hurt letting Queenie know where to find Hannah. I can probably trust Queenie, but I don't want to betray Hannah's trust. I made a promise to Hannah.
I understand. I won't press the issue, even though I might be in a position to help her. You have gone above and beyond your duty, Zoe. You have shown that you care about our community. And while I'm still worried about Hannah, at least now I know she's alive. Very well. You asked for my support, and you have it. I will endorse your candidate. The bricks stand behind Unity and Leah Uminska.
Maybe Unity and Uminska are innocent, but I can't keep the truth from Queenie, regardless of how it affects our campaign.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest.
I wish I could just accept your support, but I can't. Not now.
Oh? And why is that?
Leah Uminska might be involved in something illegal, or at least unethical. We don't know for sure yet.
That is unfortunate. Even the possibility that Unity might be mixed up in something objectionable makes it impossible for me to lend my support to the campaign. I'm sorry, Ms. Castillo, but there is too much at stake. I do hope your investigations uncover no funny business, but I'm afraid this means I cannot support the Social Democrats. I hope you understand my position.
I do, and I'm really sorry.
So am I. If you ever need my help with anything else, I'm here. I owe you that. I'm afraid there's work to do, so I'll have to ask you to leave. Good day, Miss Castillo.
Maybe I didn't make the right choice, but I felt I at least did what was honesty.
Sleeping well. Do you dream?
Constantly.
Yes. Pay heed to your dreams, Miss Castillo. Do not underestimate them. I remember the first time you visited. I told you you weren't quite here. And you're not. Part of you is lost in dreaming. And part of you is a dream. You're not all here. That worries me. I think more than anything, you need to remember.
And another one who says I need to wake up.
What do you mean by...
I don't know. Like I said, there is work to be done. But remember, I'm here if you need me.
Demonstrations are a tool for terrorists. A
I've lost her support into the campaign. That probably means Leia Ominska is not gonna win. I should have probably investigated it first. Oh well. I can always replay it and take out the best options, but that might be for a future ideal. Right now I'm just doing a single playthrough. I don't want to do a completionist playthrough. Would be a little too much in a game like these.
Gond! What the fuck are you doing here today, Petal? I give you the day off. I expect you to take the day off. It's not like me to be so fucking generous.
Nice to see you too, Mira. Hello, Wit.
Leave the half-wit alone. He's busy.
I'm sure he can speak for himself.
Is that supposed to be a joke, Kutria? No one fucks with wit besides me. Don't ever forget that.
What's up with your perimeter defense grid?
What's wrong with it is that it doesn't work and needs to be fucking fixed. That's what's wrong with it. Of course, I just sold our last maintenance spot, and I won't have another one ready for a couple of days. I might have to call a contractor to hire one of my own bots back. Once again, the gods shit in my face. Now get lost. I'm busy.
Mira's like a really bitchy and neurotic version of my friend Liv from Casablanca. I miss Liv. She was the best.
Didn't I just tell you to get lost? What do you want?
I need your help.
Come again? Did I just hear what I think I heard?
A favor. I need a favor.
That's what I thought I heard. This ought to be good.
I need to log into a server and download some data without getting
caught. Easy. Why?
I'd rather not tell you what
Pass.
I can't really say because...
Pass.
Seriously? You're not going to do me this one favor after everything I've done?
You mean the paid work you've done for me? God, Bunchod. No. No, I'm not. Not unless you tell me why.
Oh, fine. My friend Baruti, the guy running the Uminska campaign.
Uminska campaign. The Social Democrat Chodors. Yes, I know. Get on with it.
Baruti has some suspicions. He asked me to log into their servers and download...
Data? Evidence? No problem. You need a sniffer and a cloak. 1 second. Done.
Done?
Try moving your fingers.
Moving my...
Just do it, Kutria. Good. No loss of motor function.
Okay.
Motor? What do you...
My software's integrated into your iris HUD. Use your place. Look for the skull and crossbones. Use that to locate secure wire singularities. You'll need to connect to multiple nodes to download all the data. But don't stay too long in one spot, or you might get caught.
Oh boy.
And don't expect it to work indoors. Too much interference. Come back after you've procured the data, and I'll decrypt it for you.
And if I don't?
It's your data, technically. I'm just offering to help. Of course, no one else can break the encryption, so there's that. You don't have a choice.
No ulterior motives?
None. Now scoot. I have work to do and you're distracting Wit. That retard can't focus with all your nattering.
Bitch.
I heard that.
Good.
I'll call you up as soon as you activate the sniffer. But you'll need to do that outside. Too much interference inside.
Oh boy, she's a special personality, but I like her. Okay, now I need to... Now I'm gonna start becoming a hacker, again.
Safe, dependable, stalwart.
Iris, please activate Mira's cloak and turn on the data sniffer. Secret Agent Zoe. I hate to admit it, but this is a bit exciting. Okay, Mira's calling.
I just got a ping from your iris. Your vitals look normal, so I'm guessing my software didn't cause any permanent neural damage. Yet.
Oh, for God's sake!
Here's what you need to know, Petal. This is not a magic wand. You can't just wave it around and... Well, actually, it is a magic wand. Once you activate it, it'll scan for hidden wire singularities. The closer you are to a secure access point, the stronger the signal. You'll receive visual and oral indicators. Once you're close enough, you can establish a direct link. Log in and start downloading your data. Don't stay too long in one spot. Use multiple access points, or the Syndicate sniffers could track you down. All set?
Wait, I don't know if I
Come
can...
back when you have the data, and I'll decrypt it for you. And remember, Kutria, if you get caught, we never fucking met.
Wait, there's a hidden access point on Queenie's boat? That's odd. Who operates their own singularity? I can't use her singularity to download the data. I won't risk Queenie getting caught up in this.
I mean, I can understand that. Queenie's awesome.
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying?
Yeah, screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. No.
Okay, it's just a burger palace. I mean, what? Sure, I guess.
The Iron Sky watches so you don't have to. Tell us how. Stay inside and comply with all I directives without delay.
Okay, that's apparently upstairs. Ah, great. Oh wait, there's something here?
Citizens, pay close attention to the following message. If you have no business outside, please return to your offices en route. Your cooperation is appreciated.
There's an access point up on that wall. I guess they installed it when the Eye took over the building. I can't use that access point. Not unless I really, really want to get caught.
Makes sense, I guess.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch through your body dream machines. The streets...
Nella is the only Marxist I know. I guess she has the energy and commitment of a whole apartment building. Still just one vote, though. The Marxists are so in your face with everything they do. They can't possibly believe that Rebus will win, but they're doing their best to disrupt the status quo.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Oh, where is this going to take me?
There's an access point embedded in the base of the Watty logo. Makes sense. Alright, let's do this. First account, logging in. Success! Downloading the first chunk of data. Oh shit, Cloak's given me a warning. I need to log out. I got 37%. Yeah, okay. I'll need to find another access point and use the second account.
The following is a security announcement. All Eye operatives
With all the eyes everywhere, it's freaking hard to maneuver around here.
You know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have anything to contribute.
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone.
Not gonna lie, I had hoped that doing the hacking thing again would have been with a minigame. The minigame system was fun to use.
There's a wire access point inside OCG's artificial sun, just like everyone's been saying. Here we go again. Logging in. Downloading. And time to pull out. 81%. Almost there. One more access point and I should have all the data.
Life is dreary and meaningless. Is strictly illegal in areas under my administration. Stay inside, stay connected, stay safe.
Honestly, it's surprising that nobody's paying attention to this, though. Okay, I'm getting close.
There's a live access point inside. Weird. I haven't ever seen anyone use this lab.
Your cooperation is appreciated.
Last one. I'm getting paranoid about warning signals going off somewhere. 97%, 98. Oh, that's it. That's all of it. Yay, Zoe! Oh, shit. It's encrypted. Just like Mira said it would be. Well, I don't have a choice. I'll have to go back to see Mira.
And here we go again.
The eye in the sky watches so you don't have to. Help us help you. Stay inside and comply with all eye directives without delay.
Can't go that way, because that way is locked. Great. So, Sunshine Plaza. Aptly named, maybe? I don't know. Fake sun, though.
Citizens, all eye personnel who works with your safety
Hello!
and security
How are you doing today?
comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist. Do not question.
I'm nobody. I knew you wouldn't buy it.
Dude, with that attitude, you're never gonna sell anything. That's good to hear. Hope you have a fantastic day.
Down in the dumps, trouble staying focused. Looking for a big meal.
Well, I just hacked my way into the personal files of a candidate for presidency. And now I need to get the data encrypted, so let's go, I guess. Where
How
is...
did
Here
it
she
go?
is.
I got the data.
So you're not completely useless after all. That's a surprise. Come over here. I'll download and decrypt it.
Oh, wow. Thanks, but I don't have anything set up. I think. But I appreciate the gesture. It's more a thing that I've set out for the future.
One sec. Basic encryption, standard syndicate protocols. Let's take a look.
I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Financial transactions, Petal. Big ones. From various shadow accounts into the party's campaign. Well, fuck me. What do we have here?
Unity's taking bribes.
Well, yes, obviously. These are just standard corporate shadow accounts.
A number out of 1,000. Let's go with 666. Lucky number.
Won't be too hard to trace the transactions. No, I'm talking about the rest of it. There are detailed records of meetings between Ominsker and Konstantin Wolf, arranged and attended by Waticorp officials.
What?
Jesus Christ. The Mother Chords have kept files on everything, like it's just business as usual. What a bunch of gandas. And look at this. You know there's been talk about regulating the Dream Machine?
Yeah. Uminsker's been
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Regulation, and
according to this,
don't we all just need a little
Unity
chaos in
wins,
life?
Uminsker's going to give Wati a carte blanche to sell Dream Machines and operate Dream Emporiums in Europolis.
I might not be the devil, but I've
Will
got
be able
devilish
to provide
looks.
government licensed Dreamtime access to everyone.
I have a poor
everywhere,
sense of
all
humor,
the time,
don't mind me.
unrestricted. So Uminsker's not the messiah this city was hoping for after all. There goes my vote. To shit.
So, what are you saying exactly?
I'm saying the bribes and kickbacks are only part of the story, Bettel. I'm saying Ominsker is collaborating with both Konstantin Wolf and Watico. And fuck knows who else. Whether it's for money or power or some other reason, who knows? They can't both win the election.
In other words, it's bad.
Badder than bad, Petal. This could be the biggest, baddest thing since the last time Waticorp was in the news for trying to fuck us over.
I still don't understand what Uminsker stands to gain from collaborating with Wolf and European Dawn.
I'm sure the answer's in there. Somewhere. There's terabytes of this shit. We've only scratched the surface. But this is not my problem, it's yours. Take it.
Wow, shit. What should I do?
That's
your
up to
data,
you.
your problem. I can't tell you what to do with it. But I can tell you what I would do. This belongs to the world. Keeping it secret benefits no one. If I were you, I'd publish it, anonymously. Luckily for both of us, you're not me. Whatever you decide, Bettel, you'll want to tread carefully. Heads will roll. Make sure one of them isn't yours. Also, don't bring the eye to my doorstep. I'll deny everything and throw you to the wolves. No offense. Gotia.
None taken.
I've uploaded the decrypted data to your iris. It's locked to your voice print. Go do whatever it is that you're going to do. And leave me out of it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god. This is big.
How are you getting on with, things?
Actually, I just finished. Where do you want to meet?
The Cabana, on Sun and Shine Plaza. I needed some artificial stimulants to keep me going. Meet me there, whenever you're ready.
Will do.
I feel like I should at least talk to him first, but I don't know if giving it to him is the right choice. I feel like this is not something that should be kept secret, but I do want to give him a chance to listen to it first. Damn, this is big. This is catastrophic, really. What are you supposed to do? Well, the truth is you're supposed to expose it. This is election fraud. This is horrible. I'm gonna see what he says. If I don't like it...
Hey, Sisi. Thanks again for helping out. It means a lot to me. So, tell me, did you get it?
I need to make a decision. Either I hand Baruti the data or I give it to the Hand. This data won't just change our lives. It's going to affect millions of people. Is it... I need to tell him what's on that stick. Regardless of what I do next, Baruti... I looked at the data. I know what it means.
You do?
I had to have it decrypted, and... You were right. It's bad. Not only is Unity taking corporate money, they're colluding with Konstantin Wolf. And Uminska's personally involved. I'm sorry,
Jesus, Zoe. Give me the data. I need to see this for myself.
I'll let him take it from here. Whatever happens next, it can't be up to Baruti to decide what to do with it. This belongs to everyone.
Sorry, I'm gonna go with my gut.
I'm sorry, Baruti.
Sorry? What do you mean?
I can't lie to him. He deserves to know why. I need to tell him the truth, but I can't let him know that I don't trust him with the data. I can't lie to him. I can't give you the data. If this means what I think it means, you're too close to the campaign, to Uminska.
Welcome back.
I see.
I respect you and I care about you, Baruti, but this is bigger than us. You're implicated by proxy, and so am I. It wouldn't feel right giving you the data.
You're taking it to the Hand.
Yes.
I wish you wouldn't. But I understand why you think that's the right thing to do.
Welcome back. So, long story short, just so that you get what's going on, because holy crap. I'm doing research on... I'm doing research on the campaign, so I found Hannah. Got that out of the way. Apparently Hannah has the same dreams as Zoe. Because she made the drawings of the things Zoe dreamed about. That aside, I'm investigating on behalf of Baruti about the Leia Uminska and whether or not she's taking corporate backing. Apparently, she's not just taking corporate backing, she is actually colluding with Konstantin Wolf doing election fraud. And I had to make the decision if I give Baruti the information or I take it to the Hand. And while I do like Baruti, I really like him, I'm gonna take it to the Hand. This is not something we can keep under wraps. I feel like this is something that needs to go out. But I at least decided to respect Baruti and I told him the truth. I feel like he at least deserves to know. Exactly. And that's what's going on right now.
Respect your honesty. I need to get going. There are preparations that need to... I need to prepare.
Baruti...
It's been a pleasure working with you, Zoe. Honestly. I wish you the very best.
I feel bad about it. It sucks for him. Bahuti's a nice guy, and he was really invested in the campaign. It really meant a lot to him, and he really thought that Leah was different. But she betrayed him. She betrayed everyone. And I feel like it needs to be exposed. And while I do understand that he wants to do what's right, I'm worried that his conviction to the cause might make him to do something regrettable, and I do not want this data deleted. Also, you missed another thing. I had an audience with Queenie again after finding Hannah, and Queenie told Zoe that she needs to wake up. That she's not all here.
Juicy double cow burger, crispy squid chips, fillings.
The streets are dangerous. Avoid the streets. Crowds are unsafe. Avoid crowds.
Are there such things as coincidences? Aren't we the very proof there is no such thing as a coincidence? Don't I always? So, I'm going to the hand that feeds and I'm going to have the story published. How's that for having a contribution to the media?
Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best. It's been a week since Reza walked out the door. I really thought he'd come back. It's time we talked about what's next. Hey, Sully.
Zoe, please tell me you're here to reclaim your man. He's driving me up walls.
Sully.
I'm kidding. He pines and fills my apartment with misery, but I understand. It's no walk in the park being married to a newsman.
We weren't exactly married.
Yeah, I'm stepping in Bok today, aren't I? No more tasteless jokes. I shall be as solemn as the moment requires. I do hope you're not here with another delivery of sausages. I fear for Reza's life if he has to go through that ordeal again. The poor boy has the stomach of a newborn lamb.
There's no proof it was the pork sausages, Sully. Besides, you guys are...
Saucequences? Really? Saucequences? That's a joke I'd make. Gotta remember that one.
Nella's cart confiscated. No more organic meat for anyone.
It was in the public's best interest.
My friend's out of work and the collective's out of business.
Would you rather they kept selling their contaminated meat? Well, I'm truly sorry about your friend, but it was newsworthy.
I just feel really guilty bringing it to your attention. Let's not talk about it now.
So, dear girl, is this a social call or a professional one?
I have something for you.
Ah, a professional visit. Now I am intrigued. So, what is it that you may have for me? Oh, come on. Don't leave me in such suspense.
Documents linking Unity and Uminska to Watercorp and Wolf.
I beg your pardon? Where in Manu's name did you find these documents?
Baruti tipped me off. He's had his suspicions and he asked me to find evidence.
And you brought it to me, to the hand, instead of your...
It seemed like the right thing to do. That data, it's all in there, all you need for a full exposé.
Christ our savior on a bucking bicycle.
It's dangerous information, Sully.
Oh, we'll keep your name out of it. Yours and his. Be sure of that. Gasha! And I was going to vote for Uminska. The hand endorsed her for crying out loud. Are you sure about this? About giving the data to us?
No, but I don't want anything more to do with it.
I'll put people on this right away. We'll need to verify every fact and triple check with our own sources.
Will you ask Uminska or Waticorp for a response?
Huh? Oh, well, that depends. If there's a chance they could destroy the evidence or hide the trail, then no. No, we won't. And this is why we must move fast. I need everyone to come in. I don't care if they're half a world away. Everyone!
Please keep me in the loop.
I promise. Now, please, excuse me, Zoe.
Of course, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I really hope I made the right choice, but I followed my instinct.
What was that about? Sully looks giddy. What did you tell him?
I found something. Unity's been taking corporate payoffs, and they're colluding with Wolf and European Dawn.
What?
Sully will fill you in on the details. I'm sure you're going to get quite busy.
Jesus, sounds like it. Are you okay?
Thumbs up. It's not my ass on the line. It's just disappointing. Oh, before I forget, we need to talk.
We do.
I mean, it's been a week. We need to figure out where this is going.
We do.
Yeah. So...
How about dinner?
Does he mean a date? We're not ready for that. It's only been a week. I need more time to think. I'm gonna assume he just means we eat together while talking in a totally non-datey way. Sure, just dinner.
Maybe we can get some takeaway and go back home, back to the apartment to talk. While eating dinner.
Good plan, Stan. I mean, yes.
These guys are so freaking awkward.
Something inoffensive.
Reminds me of something.
Oh, come on, is that really necessary? Can't you just leave it be?
Sometimes I feel you're not particularly open to new things. I get you something new for lunch, you hate it.
You're
blaming me for getting sick.
How do you know it was the pork sausages? Maybe it was, I don't know, your risotto.
I was vomiting all night. I don't think the risotto...
Whatever. I wanted you to challenge yourself. That was a terrible idea. We should just stick with the same old. And then maybe Naylor would still be in business.
Don't blame me for the fact that she bought illegal contaminated organic meat and let her license expire.
You didn't have to write an article about it.
Why and instead let a dodgy importer continue to sell dangerous food? Besides, this isn't even about that. This is about you forcing your choices on me.
Are you saying I'm controlling?
No, but I think you need to consider that your choice may not be the only choice. Oh, forget it. This is neither the time nor the place. We'll talk later.
Yeah, later.
There's not gonna be a later.
Look, I need to run. Message me, okay? We'll figure out dinner.
Fine.
Can I just break up with him? Please. This is not a good relationship.
I apologize for being so testy the other day. I was under a lot of pressure, but that's over now. No longer working on that story, thank Manu. It was really getting to me.
Good guy, Sully.
You just handed us the story of the year, my dear.
I really hope I did the right thing. Honestly, I'm not sure about any of the choices I make, but on one hand, I'm trying to stay in character, but I'm also trying to stay true to my own ideas. It's often the right decisions that are the hardest to do, aren't they? Where's home again?
You look like
Actually, I'm just gonna go the way that I know how to find it. It's probably the longest way around, but it's whatever. At least I know the way.
They're really pushing the new Bingo Dreamer fizzy drink. Anything Dream Machine related is a big seller these days. I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly. But that right there is why I don't use a Dream Machine and why I think they're so dangerous. I know Dream Machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure.
I wouldn't exactly call it a plot to control humanity at this point. I feel like it's more people who don't know how to control their desires. Honestly, you can make a drug out of almost anything that people use. You just end up becoming too attached to it.
Do not resist. Do not question.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propan.
You know who I'm missing? You know who I want to see soon? I want to see Crow again. I miss Crow. Crow was awesome.
I'm so sorry I'm late. You really threw us a curveball today.
It sounds like you disapprove.
Not at all. I mean, it's great. Well, it's huge, but well, I guess it just
Me
confirms
too.
my fears.
And I want to
Oh.
see him again.
About the election work.
Yeah, well, I guess you were right.
You know it's not about that.
No, of course not. Anyway, let's
Maybe
talk.
we'll see him later.
Yes.
At least I hope.
Let's.
Oh god, now I have to make a decision about their relationship. Can't I just, like, kick him out? Oh wait, I can't kick him out. It's his apartment. Can't I just kick him out? Take his apartment for myself? Exactly. 10 days later. Oh boy.
General, you call for me.
Step inside, Vamon.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why you were summoned. You see, something's been bothering me.
Mia?
I've spoken to your men at the Keep, and their story's the same as yours. There was a riot instigated by the Resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle Alvani was killed. His body was inconveniently burned in the fire. It was a bloodbath, one that someone will have to answer for someday.
Certainly, General. I will see to it.
I'm sure you will. I also spoke with some of the surviving prisoners. Their story diverged significantly from yours.
That doesn't surprise me. They're a treacherous lot, looking for any excuse to spread discord.
Maybe so. But before the riot broke out, the Warden claims he was ordered to execute the Apostle. By you, personally, Commander.
Lies! The infidel is trying to save his own skin.
Perhaps, but what reason would he have to lie? It doesn't absolve him of any responsibility in regards to the riot. He still awaits his trial at Coldstone. He tells me the executioner's sword had been sharpened to take Alvani's head at first light. I'm not saying I trust the man. He's a cruel little person. But he appears to respect the chain of command.
And what did the prisoners tell you?
That the riot was set in motion to free the Apostle, not murder him. And that it succeeded.
That's preposterous. Kian Alvane is ashes. He walks in shadow, lost and afraid, far from the glory of the First Mountain and the light of the Goddess.
So you tell me, Commander, and I'd hate to think you're lying to me or omitting the truth. Your relationship with Alvani. There was animosity. You knew each other when you were boys.
We had run-ins. When we were both on the streets of Sadir, it wasn't uncommon.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago. We were past that.
Were you?
I want to believe you, Commander. Your position here is important to me. To the Six. To all of Azadir.
Have I not always served the Goddess and my people here? Have I not proven myself to the Six and the Council? To the Seat, to you?
Any suggestion that I'm less than faithful, it greatly offends me.
As it should, Famon. I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. I have no wish to see you placed in chains. I want to believe you. And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter, because something about it is not right. Something about it bothers me. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not. I walk in the light, Mir. Everything I do for my nation.
I want to see this guy die.
Very well.
I'll kick him out as well. Hell, I'll kick everyone out. I'm gonna take that tower for myself. That's my tower now. And I'll take him to the top of the tower and I'll kick him off the tower. 2 problems solved. I'll kick him to next Monday.
Night, Ulvik!
What news do you have for us, Ulvik?
Right, so a man comes into my bar this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night, in the magic ghetto. And there's a list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
But why now? I mean, it's not payback, is it?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Caused a fair bit of ruckus, that. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion. Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Vamon. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
The mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for her, Kian, it appears to have been appreciated.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight, before they lose control of Old Town.
Well, they're not wrong. So, we need to find out who's on this list, and we need to know when they're gonna strike and from where, and we need to...
Patience, Inu. One thing at a time. First, we must learn if, when, and where this raid is taking place. Then we must warn our friends, including the mole. And then we must get our own people to safety before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke.
I can do this all before lunch. Before breakfast.
I'll start with our people in the ghetto. Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Will do. Good luck, the both of you.
Watch your back.
Those ears, though. The details in this game. There's so much. So many little things. It's all awesome.
Ulvik is a good man. I enjoy his company.
Also,
he's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend.
Also, his name is the Ever-Thirsty, like someone else I know.
Kian, if I may have a word. In private. I have a message from a common friend. She wishes to see you, alone, as soon as possible. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Ulvik.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merryminstrom until she does.
In a place overlooking Old Town. Oh boy. Well, time to go warn the mole. Not that I like the idea of warning the mole, but I have to. She can get taken for all I honestly care, but she is a supplier of the resistance. Viva la revolution, I guess.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again? The Cock.
He's not doing a very good job of being
What do
inconspicuous.
you want?
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see 'em.
Well, time to talk to the mole.
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn, Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. There's word of raid happening. Of course, no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has burrows. Beside, it may be time to leave Mercuria altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic.
Well, they are science.
Make Mole's head pound.
Which, honestly...
Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers. In my aching bones. Something unnatural. Something mean. There's no room in Mercuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the Banda, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kian of Clan Alvane. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all.
Well? Why are you still here? Go! Go! May the soil be ever soft under your feet, Apostle. The fate of worlds falls on you now.
She's not bad as a person, and I get where she's coming from, but I still don't like her. She broke her word. You don't do that. I'm still angry at her. I'll probably stay angry at her, but it is what it is, I guess. A place overlooking Old Town. Hmm. Now, where do I find that place that overlooks Old Town? Not that, apparently.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? No? It's hilarious. I think it's...
No. Hmm. But yeah, Mercuria has always been the world of magic. There hasn't been science in Mercuria, not in the same way it is in Stark. So the fact that these machines are here, which are basically a representation of science, is odd. Doesn't make sense. So what I'm thinking, this is just me thinking out loud, is that the prophet, the guy who is in charge of the construction of the tower, might actually be from Stark. And that he might be doing something that has to do
My shift's over. I
with
think I'll head down to that cheap
planning
tavern by the
the
harbour.
fall of the balance.
What's it called again? The Cock and Puss.
Fall of the dream? Something like that? A place overlooking Old Town. Oh, here she is.
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Marcuria beautiful, especially in summer.
I don't know,
Of
I
course,
prefer it
those
winter.
metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day. Someone, actually. And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information. She knows something about tonight. It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information.
I have made some pretty poor choices in trusting people, but Guess I'll make another poor choice.
We've heard the same thing. Something's happening tonight. Possibly an Azadi raid on Old Town.
That's what I've heard too. But I don't know anything else. Yet. That's where you come in. There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has, an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical. We both know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
They'd strip him of his rank. He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise.
Isn't that like one of the biggest issues with like Catholicism as well?
You
Just
know, the
throwing
more
that out
things you
there.
forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never goes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
Why give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage. But I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it, save some lives, or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up here to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone. I've been burned in the past.
But why me?
Is
Because
this
you,
April?
Keon, I trust.
I can't reject her. This isn't right. I can't.
I just went for it.
Why did you... Anna.
I'm really hoping I'm doing the right thing. In these games, it's really easy to make the wrong choice. Anyway, back to Old Town.
Next week, I get.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
What? What? Excuse me? Okay, that happened.
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for.
No, wait, I'm not in Old Town.
They're connected pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why?
Something to tide you over before tea.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
So now I need to... Can't Bip help me? Can't we find Bip again?
My table's always open, day and night.
Oh, hey Bip.
Hey! Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
I did, thanks to you.
Did you kill him?
I did not. He's in our custody.
You should kill him. He's a traitor.
Well, sometimes even traitors deserve second chances.
Really? Huh. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Let me help.
I won't put him in any more danger than the boy might prove useful. But I don't know how. I don't need help right now. But I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do. Have you changed your mind?
The boy might. I don't need help.
Sure.
He can help me. I just don't know how yet.
He's guarding the door to that house.
Go on.
This
now,
must be
nothing
where
to
that
see here.
Azadi officer meets his girl. I need to find a way to get him away from the door.
I think Bip can help, but for some reason I can't talk to him about help right now. Maybe I should try again now? I don't know.
Have you changed your mind?
I don't need...
Sure.
Good day.
Cured old
I
with
deal
meat,
in something
pickled shrimp cheese. What can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty...
Your sign says sandwiches and fireflower.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fireflowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky. Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days, and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury...
I've seen fireworks in the past. They're spectacular. I'd like to buy...
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid. The Azadi have banned the use...
How about the ingredients? I would only...
My hands are tied, friend. Or at least they will be if I sell you any of my... The orders are quite clear. In fact, I should probably clear away those chemicals later today. This place is flush with thieves and mendicants.
Come to Rosewood! Fully authorized.
Have you changed your mind?
I won't put him in any more... I don't need help.
Sure.
Roast sandwich are here, ready to perform sandwiches.
I've got... You don't look like my usual. Tell your friends. I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
I am quite possibly the only purveyor of scientifically tested potions. In the
Sandwiches! I've got tasty sandwiches. Can I tempt you with a savoury...
Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. But if it... I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Step right over here, friend, and we can get started. Now, Will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I really have... What was that again? I'm quite sure this is unimportant. I really have no idea. Fried bread.
Bride flatbread coming... fried bread fed... Balance. Fried flatbread it is. Hey, what are you doing? I told... Oh, good, you're back. Now... Now, meat. Today, I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
Kitten? We sometimes had boiled elguin in Friar's Keep. It tasted like footwear. And no matter how long or one bite from a fully grown saltwater snapjaw means a... What are my chances with the pickled snapjaw?
Fair to good. The brine dilutes the poison. Most experience few to no side effects. Deaths are very rare. Mind you, the excessive salt might cause organ failure over time, but I've had no complaints so far.
How many have you sold?
This would be my first.
Got it. Fine.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. Didn't I tell you to stand still? Where did you go? It's very important that you stand right there while I'm sandwiching. It's a delicate craft, I'll have you know. You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Anything to keep her Yes, please.
Splendid. I can't be expected to perform adequate sandwiching when you're moving about. You need... Hey! What about your sandwich? And this was turning into one of my best creations ever.
Have you changed your mind?
I won't. He might actually turn out to... You want to help?
Yeah.
Even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fireflowers? I know everything. My father makes Bakshivan candles for the Festival of Turning every year.
Fine. Follow me.
Yes!
Hey, Pip is gonna help us.
Mercurius foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact order. Ah, you're back. Did you want your sandwich or not?
I did. I do.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. Oh, would you like some crispy bitter leaf?
Yes, please.
Splendid.
Quickly, grab those ingredients.
Can do.
From far away as a deer.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick. If not, please visit a physician post-haste.
Soothing salves, ointments. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Bakshivan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body...
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how that part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went psst when it was lit. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right? You start with the fire powder at the bottom. And then the glowy balls on top, until the tube is full.
This is the most dangerous instructions I have ever gotten from a kid.
Okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
My table's always open, day and night.
It's a working fire flower. A Bakshivan candle. Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man! I'll be careful, I promise. I can't wait to see how this one burns.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes. Hey, hey! Check this out. Come and get me!
Come back here, you little shit.
That went better than expected.
What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
My head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied to... Alvani. You're not dead. How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me, and trust that he reveals the truth.
I want to torture him, because he's despicable. I want to torture him, but I don't think that's the right choice. Oh, I don't know what to do. It doesn't feel in character to torture him. You're immediately like, torture him.
will lie. Unless I show him what happens.
Goddess, no. No!
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed and converted without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please, no more. I'll tell you.
Man, this guy's
everything
a
I know.
pussy.
There will be a raid on the Magic Ghetto tonight. Before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the Magicals. Take them to the islands. Some, they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the Keep. For the weapons shipment. Vamon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please. Don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you. I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us. Betray me, and the tower will know what you did. Even if they spare your life, I will find you, and I will make you pay.
Yes, yes! I swear on the first mountain. I won't speak a word of this. I'll give you all the information I come across, everything.
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth. I'll release you now, but you'll stay here until your guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath.
All I did, I tortured him. All I did was poke his foot. That's torture nowadays? Really? I thought he'd be better trained than that. Fucking coward.
Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bib.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
But I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait. Shadow. Children.
Yeah, children. This is why I don't want any.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's a little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion? Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against Trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then,
No one will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time.
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
A little TMI? Maybe? Yeah. That's my exact reaction. And that is also enough for me for one evening. That kinda tipped over the bucket and I kinda had enough. So I'm going to take a break now. Well, not a break. I'm going to quit for today. And I will probably continue the day after tomorrow. It's been a marvelous adventure. And I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And with that, I wish you all a pleasant evening. Apocalypse out.